Oh, good. Glasses guy just left. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up, everyone? Right. Uh, as you heard, I wanted to introduce all of you to Glasses guy, but Glasses guy is currently gone. He went on vacation, you see. So that leads me to only a few things to say. Before we get into this manga, I'd like to say a few things. First, let's do the intro. Hello, everyone. This is Saki Nikaido, Stuff of Funny Lens to Anime, aka manga, horror author, writer, personality name, John Pullman, aka Gabe here. And that all said, with the intro being done there, I have a few things I'd like to discuss before we get into the manga. Now, obviously, I'm going to give a content warning, as I usually do. If you're already used to the channel, if you're already used to it and everything, because my supporters and every other subscriber has watched up to thus far, which I really appreciate the support, everyone. It goes to everyone. Thank you, everyone, for the amazing support on the channel. No, that's great. I appreciate that. Thank you. So there's a few things I'd like to talk about. You can just skip this part if you want, but I'd suggest you listen to this. Again, it's up to you. It's not really that important, but it is relevant to this part of the video here before we get into the manga. Now, obviously, you all see the name there, and like I said, I'll give a content warning. So, I did a community post a few days ago about whether it would be sad horror or just regular horror, like a DLC for M3 being M4. And it's possible that M4 can actually happen. It is a possibility. Um, but I had one of my supporters and subscribers ask me, John, is your manga's still gonna be as epic, horrifying as ever? And I told them yes, I did. I told them yes, it is. It'll always be a thing, but I looked at the votes of the community post, and a lot of you wanted it to be more sad with the horror usual setting, like you all wanted it to be sadder. And so I've chosen to do that. Because there are a lot of sad sections inside of my mangas. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of, how do I say it? It's kind of, hidden inside of the stories of whether it be sad. However, horror mangas and regular content in general are still going to be a thing as usual. It's never leaving the channel. But yes, it'll still be horrifying as always, and it's just gonna be more sadder from here on out. Now, as I said before a few weeks ago or months back, I've gone back to the old roots of things for my mangas, being longer and being, like, with the words, and I'll always show the pictures as always, because you see less pictures now, but they're still in there, because I'm going back to the old roots of things with them being longer stories, and you can actually decide on if you like a character or not. That leads me to another thing. There's only a few more things I have to say before we enter the story. So, in this story, the story we're going to be listening to as I read, hence is why they're called read-alongs, I'd just like to say a few things about this story so it's out of the way. It has a complete ending, but it also has an ending for a second season. And the thing with this one is, it's up to all of you to choose who your favorite character is. and favorite episode. Because in all, this story can actually show if you didn't like the characters at all, or if you liked them for just a favorite character. Because it's like your own opinion of who to choose to be a favorite. Because we will see a lot of things that could possibly not make them a favorite character of the history and lore on the channel inside of my mangas, or just inside of the manga/anime universe in general. But let me know at the end of all this if you want a second season for this. That said, let's get into the content. Warning, as I always think that's necessary. You can obviously see the rating here on the title. So this is rated R. Mostly or I should say, yes, the content warning. Yes, it's rated R. For a little bit of language, not too much though, but a little bit. Scary moments, gore, and a bunch of other things inside of this. Viewer content, oh my god, viewer discretion is advised, sorry. But yes, viewer content, viewer discretion is advised. It does have a lot of gore inside of it. Oh, yes, it does. With the content warning out of the way, I just want to say that this manga was supposed to already be out, as I had to do a little bit of work inside of it. The editing, going back and reading it, etc. The usual stuff. However, I do think it's necessary for the usual stuff. This was actually finished it was finished sometime around in May. Because 4 months ago on May 27th, was Death Lingers Season 1 Part 1. And then Season 1 Part 2 was in June 1st of this year. So it hasn't been that long, but, I feel like it's necessary to get this one out here. We'll be doing this in one sitting, by the way. With all that said and done, please, let us hop into this horrifying story known as Ikusho. Ikusho is just a random word I came up with, but I needed to change the name from the story, as I'm working on a bigger project at the moment. And as the manga is called SHUGI IKUTSGO, it can go by many names, but only one reputation. It can go by the Witch of Death, Agony, or just Betrayal. The main story focus you'll see in here in a few. But let me know which name you thought was best, as it is now SHUGI IKUTSGO. And SHUGI IKUTSGO is a very dark story. So, without further ado, and me talking for a full few minutes, let us finally get into the manga. Let us do this. Alright, I've got it open. And remember, SHUGI IKUTSGO. This is Season 1 in a full sitting. Season 1, SHUGI IKUTSGO, Episode 1. Alyssa's Broken Life. We're about to get an origin story, by the way, in like a few sentences. Ever since I got in a fight on March 3rd of 2024, I have no choice but to move to a different residence in a town. I have no joy in my life. It's like I'm broken with a lot of sadness. That's the intro. Present day, March 6th, 2024. Hence is when I started working on this. March 6th. March between May 6th or whatever. I don't really remember. Sorry. Is this the school I'll be living at? Huh. Well, driver, can I see the paper of which dorm I'll be staying at? Huh. Thank you, driver. Dorm 302, Itawa College School? But I thought I was going to be staying at a dormitory. Okay, thanks, said Alyssa as she exited the car and kept the paper. Alyssa Gardner is age 18, has short red hair, blue eyes, no friends, a sad broken life, and a necklace and a black shirt, blue shorts, and black shoes. Her outfit's saying a lot for her character, by the way, as you will see why later. As Alyssa entered the Itawa College, she saw a sign-in sheet and put her name on it and said, "Oh, that's right. Man, I'm looking for room 302 in the dorms. The dorms, it was so close to the entrance. How could I ever miss it?" said Alyssa as she saw the dorms at the entrance. Put her name on the sign-in sheet, and when she found room 302, she went to sleep on the floor and soon woke up. Next page time. In a bed at 3 at night. She felt sick and went to vomit in the bathroom. Okay, here we go. We're about to see the first pictures. God, why did I puke? Well, I don't care about that. What? What am I? Just talking to myself. Alright, so as you saw, she's talking to herself now. Question why? As I went back to bed, I saw 2 girls asleep. I honestly didn't even care at all. So I went to sleep, and because class wasn't open the next day, I got to know and talk to my roommates, and I was full of joy finally again. Hey, why are you crying? I'm sorry. Sorry about what? It's not your fault. I just haven't felt this joyful in a long time. So thank you, you both. I appreciate it, said Alyssa with joy in her mind and soul. Her roommates are Chelsea and Aniki. Aniki is age 15 and has long green hair, pink eyes, and wears a white shirt, brown pants, and brown shoes. And Chelsea is age 17 and has short black hair, black eyes, and wears a yellow shirt, blue pants, and blue shoes as well. Well, it's cool that you're happy now. It's awesome, said Aniki as they all smiled. So, Melissa, on weekends we have fun activities and traditions. Want to go see or not? Not yet. It's up to you, said Chelsea as Alyssa wanted to see them. They went. But however, a horrifying turn of events were on its way. They aren't prepared. No one is. That's episode 1 done, and now we have the opening song, which, you can always skip past this if you want to, but you don't have to. So the opening song is called Dark Soul of Emptiness. Ugh, oh my. Let us begin. I can feel my hate of the world. It breaks me down and tears me up with my life. I can't control my emotions. Anyone in my way will die or get hurt. This power within my soul goes dark, and I don't care. It's a fate deadly than death, but you can stop me. If so, I'll break you down beyond help. So many will die. I hate them until my last very breath of life. That's the opening song. And now we can move on to the story some more. Ah, beautiful. Okay, You might be thinking about what I'm about to say is weird, but this is very important to the story. So, this could also be hinting at another manga, but I highly doubt it. Let us begin. Episode 2, Fun Tradition of Muddy Activities and Sludgy Activities. Alright, you heard it. Let's get into it. As Chelsea and Aniki showed Alyssa around, Alyssa was amazed. Wow, holy crap, this is what you all do? It's so cool. So which one do you want to try first? Said Aniki, as both Aniki and Chelsea smiled at Alyssa. Aha! I've decided. And you two are coming with me. That sledge ride we're going, said Alyssa, as they went to the side of the entire school that leads to a pit of green sludge. After 4 people went, it was their turn to slide down after 5 minutes. Okay, down I go! Whee! Yelled Aniki as she slid down to the sludge and got all covered, then stepped out. Better cheer me on, Alyssa. Here I go. Huh? Oh, I slipped. Whoa. No. I slipped. I'm going too fast. Ah! Splash. Oh, ha. Chelsea belly flopped. Ha. Stop laughing. Wait. It's Alyssa's turn now. Shh. As everyone was quiet and watched, Alyssa yelled, Rah! Spirit of dancing joy of speed! As I ran down the slide at the last second, I jumped, and with my eyes closed, I landed on the ground, then opened my eyes and stood up. Well, alright, Alyssa, that was badass. That was cool. How did you do that, Alyssa? Said Chelsea, as everyone was listening as well. I didn't know I was in my own mind, and it felt like I was floating the whole time. So, I guess it was just skill, said Alyssa, as everyone was beyond amazed. Then, as everyone got back to doing what they were doing before, Alyssa and Chelsea and Aniki did muddy tradition activities and got all covered in mud from a bunch of things. Chelsea asked something. Are you ready? What? Ready for what? Ready to head back? Huh? When I saw everything closing for the day, we all got showers, but when I went to sleep, and so did everyone else, the next day, class began, and my entire life was about to change forever. Episode 2 done. Bam! Out of the way! Alright. Here's where the horrifying things... What did I just say? Okay, whatever. It's surprise time. Episode 3. My powers of evil awakens within my broken soul of my torn up life. 1 day later. Hey, what is this, Danny? Are you sane? You can't do this! Yelled one of the other students in the hall as he saw Alyssa walk by. He spied on her for 13 hours. Damn it. What is this? You're a damn brat, Chelsea, said Alyssa as she hopped out of the window and ran for hours on end in the darkness of night. But back at the dorm, Chelsea read the note that Alyssa dropped. Aniki, listen to this. Dear Alyssa, we're not your friends and won't be friends at all. You're just a damn tool to this. This note is from Aniki. Alyssa is a stupid girl. Aniki, why did you do that? Huh? It wasn't me! As Aniki told Chelsea that they were framed by someone named Danny, as they saw on the note. that Danny forgot to scratch out his own name. They found the evidence, and they became friends again. Both Aniki and Chelsea looked for Alyssa. As hours passed, Alyssa was lost, but then she saw Danny. Yup. Danny is age 18 and has short brown hair, green eyes, and wears all black. Please help me. I'm lost and tired. Can you help me? I'm Alyssa Gardner. Who are you? Asked Alyssa as Danny took her to an old house and sat her down. He said, Oh, almost forgot. I'm Danny Elroy, and, I need you to sleep now, okay? Said Danny as he knocked her out, and he gave her a power of the Witch of Aniki. When she woke up, she felt different, very evil. She had no heart, because it wasn't in her body. She had no clothes anymore. Her hair was long and pink. Her eyes were black and red, and she was now the Witch of Aniki, and her skin was all blue. She is now no more, not Alyssa anymore. The Witch of Aniki is also known for a soul witch eater. Yikes. I am a witch soul eater. I must kill. I must eat. Yikes. At that moment, I was no longer human. I was a monster and a weapon. But I would soon learn the truth about all of this and why it came to be. Episode 3, done. Alright, Episode 4, Death and Slaughter of Horror. Get out of my way! Master loves me. Who am I? Screamed the Witch of Aniki as she went back to the school. She killed over 300 innocent people. I made it now. I cast fire upon this building. Burn it to the ground, said the Witch of Aniki as she set fire to the school with only using her mind just by looking at it. Chelsea! Did you make it out okay? Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. Aniki, but over 10,000 people have died. What made the fire? I did. With my mind. Why doesn't anyone love me? And Danny told me you set me up. You played me. Both of you. Aniki and Chelsea. Alyssa, is that you? Oh my god. Alyssa is dead. I was once her now. I'm the Witch of Aniki. You pushed me away. And now I'll eat you up. If you get in my way, I'll kill you, so stay away from me. I'm gonna kill more for more. I'm gonna kill more for my master, Danny Elroy, said the Witch of Aniki as she then kissed, and I quote, Chelsea, then flew away to kill more people. As she stood in front of a car on a faraway highway, she put her hands in front of it, then lifted it up and threw it off a cliff, killing 5 people in it as the car exploded. She then grinned, then flew to a hotel to eat people. As she ate 14 people, she said, oh, yummy. But I'll go to Master now. I'm full. I can't eat anymore. 2 hours later, same night. Chelsea, you okay? Cho. Go away. I'm gonna kill Danny tomorrow. You can go with me or not. Just go to sleep, Aniki, said Chelsea, as she loaded a 12-gauge shotgun, then went to sleep. This worried Aniki as she slept too. But the next day would be more events of trauma and horrification. And that's how episode 4 ends. That's how it ends. So, as a story update, we have our main protagonist, who is now a monster. I will say nothing more and nothing less of this, as you all will see. As you can quickly see, apparently Alyssa thinks that everyone hates her and that it's just karma of what happened. But, say no more. We are now moving on to Episode 5. Episode 5, My Path for Vengeance for Alyssa. A Chelsea and Aniki and Danny only episode. Wow, I got tongue-tied. The next day at Danny's hideout. Remember that little house I told all of you about in the story? Surprise! Okay, she's asleep. Still. And her state of mind is getting better. This is good. This is very good, said Danny as he exited his lab and went to the living room and saw Chelsea with a 12-gauge shotgun and Aniki with a pistol. Both were very mad. Sit down now! I'll kill you without any restraint and hesitation. Aniki, go find evidence. I'm gonna turn this bastard in, said Chelsea as she sat down in front of Danny. As Aniki saw something in a jar in the closet, she gave a loud scream. Ah! What the hell? Danny, you're so dead! Said Aniki as she ran to Danny and aimed her pistol at Danny's head, as she was scared as he, I quote, pissed himself. He saw the rage in Aniki's eyes. I'll kill him, Chelsea. Wait, why? What? Getting soft already? Alyssa's heart is in a goddamn jar. What? That's crazy. I don't believe it. So just calm down, okay? When Aniki heard that Chelsea shot Danny in his left shoulder and turned around to Chelsea with rage and pointed her gun at Chelsea and said, she was our friend, and I shot this person because of what he did. Chelsea, how dare you? I will say again, she was once our friend, had trust in us, and she's your girlfriend, and you loved her, and you dare call me a liar. Chelsea, I'll kill you. I'll kill you both. Aniki, don't please stop it. No, I'm too weak. Don't kill me. No. Shut up, damn it. You're not weak, Danny. Now die. As Danny got scared, he kicked her in the belly. Then as she dropped her pistol, she turned around and saw Chelsea carrying her shotgun. Then Chelsea had shot Aniki's head clean off. Then both Danny and Chelsea fell to the ground in fear and saw Aniki's headless body fall on the ground. Aniki was dead. Aniki! No! Why did you make me do this, damn it? Beep, beep. Huh? Oh no. Listen, I know you don't trust me, but we need to go now, Chelsea. She's awake. As Danny and Chelsea ran to a car outside to hide in, they both saw the witch of Aniki fly to a city. Chelsea started the car and drove after her. Drive faster! She's going to Mort City, said Danny as he was in the back of the seat. He saw a helicopter crash out of the sky and explode before both of their eyes. Oh my God! Wait, what? The car is floating! Alyssa, stop it! Alyssa, if you can hear me, come back to us! Stop! As they saw her floating in front of them, a horrifying acquaintance happened as she made the blinkers blink on the car and the headlights turn on to face her. She looked out of it. Alyssa was gone for sure, was she? But, however, Danny had leaned forward in the car with a pistol and shot her right eye out. The Witch of Anarchy screamed in pain as she fell out of the sky. And as the car fell out of the sky too, on impact in Mort City, on the plaza of Mort City, both Danny and Chelsea flung out and survived. Danny was knocked out, but Chelsea wasn't. She broke her left leg with a bone sticking out and lost her middle finger on her left hand. Ugh! Ow! Oh my god! Danny, ow, it hurts! What? Huh? Oh god, Chelsea, oh my god! Close your mouth. Ready? 1, 2, 3! Ah! You ripped my leg off! Here, use this cloth from my shirt as a tourniquet. Apply pressure so you won't die from blood loss. It'll hurt for a little bit. I promise I'll get us help. As they both saw the Witch of Anarchy wake up on the ground, all hell broke loose free. As Danny was gonna fight the witch off, Anarchy put an end to this. She has to die. She has to. And so it was told that the Witch of Anarchy would put a very end to this. But is this true? Let's find out. Okay, the final episode. Yahoo! Final episode. The downfall of evil. Chelsea and Danny versus the Witch of Anarchy. Someone get this out of me! I don't want this power! Help me! As Danny remembered the anti-trank in his pocket, he saw Anarchy take control again and said, "Ha ha ha, dumb girl, I'll always be a part of you." Huh? Master? Wait, stop it! As Danny was thrusted to the ground by force, he said, "Ugh! I can't get up! Ugh! This force... No! Chelsea, help me!" said Danny, as Chelsea threw something sharp, a piece of metal from the car. She threw it to Danny, and as he tried to reach to it with his left hand, he luckily grabbed it, and by force, forced himself to stand up, and then swung at one of Anarchy's arms. "Chelsea, close your eyes now! Save me! Ow! My right arm! As Danny gave Alyssa the anti-trank, it sealed away the Witch of Anarchy in Alyssa's soul. She was normal once again. Her skin turned back to normal color. Her left eye was white and green yet again, normal color. And her hair turned short and white from the trauma, and her heart regenerated. As they were taken to the hospital for 6 months, they got better. The conditions Chelsea had has a metal left leg and a metal middle finger on her left hand. Danny was better as well. When he passed out after the fight, he almost died from a heart attack. And finally, Alyssa. She got stitches over her right socket to keep it shut, and has a bandage on her right stub arm, and now wears all black. 2 weeks later. Hey, thanks. for marrying me, babe. I need to use the bathroom, said Alyssa as she ran to the bathroom. Well, I hope she's okay, said Chelsea with a lot of concern. That's right, Alyssa and Chelsea are married. And if you think that's weird, it's not. It's a normal thing. But now we get to the final picture. So remember, she just went to the bathroom, and I'll say again that Chelsea hopes she's okay, and she said this out of concern. Huh. I'm your dark side. I am you, and you are me. Good. She's still at bay in me, because she is an evil part of me. So, the first season ends like this. After I was done in the bathroom, I went back to Chelsea and enjoyed my night. She will always be a part of me, the Witch of Anarchy. And as she's at bay for now, only time can tell what would happen. So, the full first season done. And it's rated R, and a second season is possible. Now, like I said, this could go by many names, but only one reputation. And, like I said, it was supposed to have another name before it, but, like I said, only one reputation, with the name being just called The Story for the story's name. Because, honestly, I forgot what I called it. That's funny. I was supposed to actually jot that down when this was over. But, yeah. I'm going to do the ending song right quick, and then I'll talk some more. So, the ending song, Dark Void of Insanity. You think I wanted this, so life I can't control. It's out into me. Just get it out. I am a monster, or maybe I was never loved. I just wanna be free. This void in my soul is who I am. Let this stop until I get hungry. I shall escape this. I'm not a monster. I'm gonna accept who I am, as I am saved from this dark void of insanity. My life and my soul will never be the same. Traumas followed from the weakness like me. And now I can't escape this, but only love is on my side. You hear the clock tolling on the floor, and now you hear it everywhere, and I just couldn't see this before. Time moves on, as I can't control it. This insanity void inside of me is a part of me. Just accept who you are in my life. Or maybe evil will control you unless you try to control it and keep it at bay for long. Alright, so there you go. That is it. That's the ending song. Everything in here. Fascinating, isn't it? Don't you think? So, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. I don't know when this is going to come out, as it is a very long one. I'll keep this short, though. Comment down below what your favorite episode was, your favorite part, favorite scene, and if you had a favorite character. Again, it's up to you whether you want to choose the characters as any favorites. I would totally understand why. Anyways, let me know if you all want a second season for this, as it is possible, or if this concludes the story. This has been Saki Nikaido, Stuff of Funny Lens to Anime here, aka John Pullman, manga, horror, author, writer, personality, aka Gabe here. And I'll see all of you in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Have a great time out there. And remember to stay safe. And be honest and loyal to anyone and everyone. And again, it's up to you if you want to comment. But I'll see all of you later, everybody, okay? Peace out. See you in the next one. And bye-bye.